Hello everybody, my name is PUZZLEDS and welcome back to the second episode from the HomeSMP. In the last episode, we built this beautiful Viking ship in the background, and I want to thank everybody so much for all the love and support that they gave for the ship. It was a lot of work, so I really appreciate it. Since the last episode, so much has happened, so there's a lot to fill you in on. So I think without further ado, let's jump into the episode and start off with the fun stuff. I've added the vanilla tweaks texture pack. Gives me a bunch of different options. So you've got like the invisible middle of the scaffolding, I've got clearer water, etc. But what I did notice since adding the clearer water is that I've noticed a little something underneath my ship. And I think I know who's done this. I believe it is Fireball. I think we're back and forth between a... So he has added a skulk. Oh my god, I'm going so... I can't slow me down, no! He's added this, which I realize that I don't even have the sounds on for, so his prank kind of failed. Okay, so I've just checked all of my sounds and they are on. So I just don't think they make sound underwater. Let's bring it to land and see if my sound is in fact broken or whether this just doesn't make sound underwater. Okay, so we've got the skulk shrieker. So let's just place it down. Yeah, okay. So it does make sound. It just clearly doesn't make it if it's underwater. It silences it. I also didn't know that it makes it on its own now. I thought you had to have a sensor around to trigger it. So that's new. But anyway, this prank that this little prank that he pulled is in response to the number of pranks that I have now started to do. There is a couple. So let's head on over to their base and let me show you what I've done. As you can see coming into the distance, you can see the beginnings of my first prank. So what they've done is that they're alongside their snail on their lily pad, they have also created this frog. And I thought it would look so much cuter if it had a very fancy mustache and eyebrows, you know, very reminiscent to this very handsome face. You know, you gotta share the beauty a little bit. But yeah, so I actually added these a very long time ago, and I've spoken to them and they said that they actually really like it with the mustache, so I think they're keeping him with the mustache for now. But then what I also did is that I was boating along here one day and I realized that they had this green box. I'm assuming it's like an AFK box or something, but as I was boating by, I just knew that I had to do it. You know, it's a green box, like that's screaming to be like my head. So I have since added my mustache and the eyebrows and some eyes just to make it very pretty and very handsome. Okay, gotta sleep. But yeah, so I think we've kind of got a little bit of a back and forth going. Personally, I like to think that I'm probably winning with this. So we'll have to see how Miller and Fireballs react to this. So far, their prank completely backfired, so they're probably going to scale up next time. But that's gonna be interesting, I think. Okay, so I feel stupid right now because I've realized that this is not a 1.20 update. This is the voice chat mod that we've added, and it basically means that the skulk sensors and the shriekers detect my mic. So right now you can see I'm muted with the icon in the bottom left corner and it's not being set off, but the moment that I turn this on and begin speaking, it gets triggered. So it's actually triggered by voice. This isn't a 1.20 update. So yeah, I feel a little bit stupid, but oh well, we live and we learn. Okay, so there are a few things that I promised last episode that I didn't end up doing. So I've gone ahead and actually done the additions, like upgrades to the ship, some interior and things like that. So let's go ahead and quickly show you what I've done and the upgrades that I've made. Here's the Viking ship so far. As you can see, I have added the dragon's head as well as the oars. Let me hop into free cam. Here is the dragon head design. I was playing around with it a little bit in creative, trying to come up with a realistic look where it didn't look kind of like wonky and funky, so I'm pretty happy with the way this looks. And then I've also gone ahead and added a bunch of oars to the side. I'm not 100% sure I'm the biggest fan of the oars. I might end up removing them. I feel like they ruin the scale of the build, so we'll have to see. We'll play around with it. Let me know what you guys think about the oars. Maybe I remove them. They were pretty quick to build, so I'm not too fussed. But then alongside that, I did also do the interior. So you come down here, I think I'm probably going to add a ladder here. Being quite small, it is quite cramped, but I've tried to make it kind of cute and nice as possible. The first kind of area that you enter is the storage room, and I've kind of split everything up into different sections. As you can see, we've still got some stuff to add that I don't have. Here's the Skulk Shrieker that Fireball had. If you continue down this way, past these kind of dividers to try and break up the space a little bit, we have a nice little reading nook with some of the 1.20 chisel bookshelves and the pots, which, oh god, I just love so much. They're so nice. They're such a great addition to the game. Yeah, in here we've just got some of our enchanted books, and then also just some extra barrels for anything extra, you know, like paper and extra books. A nice little jungle pot or something. Jungle pot? Jungle tree, jungle sapling in a pot is what I was trying to say. And then at the end, we've got our enchanting area with some even more storage, you know, anvil and grindstone. And then this is where I want to put my armor trims and maybe get a couple suits. If you head on over to the other side, again, there's another divider just to break up the space. And this kind of takes us into what will be our brewing area over here. And I can store all of my potions and my ingredients in here. And then over here, I've got an auto composter. And then we've got our lava dripstone farm and our smelting area. That's the last few things wrapped up to do with the ship. We still need to work on the top here, but we'll probably get to that a little bit later in the episode because I do have a plan for that. So I've decided that I'm going to create a redstone pop-up cart, as I think there are quite a few redstoners on here, and if I have heard anything, people hate making redstone stuff, especially when they do it large scale, so I think this will be good for the economy. You know, it's going to be great. I'm hoping people take pity on me, basically, because I don't do anything. I'm so bad at this game. So I'm hoping the bartering will give me good stuff, maybe good building stuff. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I've been working on a little redstone chest here. I've been making a bunch of dispensers, hoppers, a few droppers, bunch of comparators and stuff. I have just gone to the nether though and got over 3.5 stacks of quartz. As I know, we can make a bunch of observers, and I think comparators also need quartz. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my fortune pick. I'm going to create a big block of quartz and then break it all down. How much do you think 14.3 on all of these blocks could be? Put it in the comments and let's try and see who gets closest. Okay, so drum roll please. Altogether, we got almost 8 stacks, very, very close. We're just 4 off. I actually think we got 4 from an advancement, so I think technically they don't count. Okay, so that equals 504 nether quartz, or 508 if we include these 4. Which is very, very good. That's going to give us a lot of observers and a lot of comparators. This is editor APuzzledSlime, and I thought I would just quickly butt in here and say to myself that I was so wrong. So very wrong. We needed a lot more quartz. Okay, so as we know, I am trying to gather a lot of redstone materials so that I can create a little trading cart or shop or something for the server. What's happened is I've spent a lot of time down in my mines over there trying to get enough cobble and stone so that I can start crafting all of the materials, but I realize it is taking forever. So much cobble. I don't get why we can't craft pistons and observes and everything with deep slate cobble. It would make so much sense. So I think I'm in need of a beacon. And I think a little SpookyCrocodile has been grinding away for some wither skulls and fighting the withers. So I think it's about time we go over and start maybe negotiating for a trade. Was that? Hey, I've come over here for a business deal. Are you threatening me?
Just keeping an eye on my property.
Right. Okay. Well, I think I've got a deal that you're not gonna ignore. You're gonna love it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, as you already know, I am in the market for a beacon. I want to get my redstone stuff going, and mining cobblestone without a beacon is just getting too much, right? So I know the other day you were grinding away at withers because I kept hearing them. So I've come over with a little proposition for a trade. Okay, so for a beacon, how does that sound?
One singular hopper.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can make it 2 hoppers, that's a deal.
You know what? I'll throw in a slime block and a honey block.
Okay, that's a deal.
No, I can't do that. Okay, so what I have brought over a bunch of redstone stuff to kind of make the trade, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very good at negotiating, so I'm gonna put all my cards on the table. and I'm gonna put the stock that I got out, and you take what you want and what you need, because I know grinding with the skeleton skulls and everything like that is a pain. So this is everything I brought. This is everything of my stock. You take what you think one beacon is valued and slash what you're kind of looking for in the market for. Think of it as like a pre-opening sale. This is also good for me to see what will be in demand.
All right. I think I'll take 16 hoppers, 4 target blocks, and
Interesting.
8 dispensers.
Oh, only 8. I mean. Oh, that's loads. Yeah. Is that it?
Yep.
Was that? Oh, no pistons or observers or comparators. Nothing.
I have redstone.
But don't say that. I'm opening a whole shop. I've spent days getting this. What was it? It was target. You took target blocks, hoppers, and dispensers, and that was it, right? Probably some of the most annoying things to craft. Nice. Love to know what's
Exactly.
going to be taken. But I know you said you don't currently have one right now, so I'm this is a trusting deal. This is a gentleman's handshake right now. It's just you're not just going to rob me, right?
Surely not.
Right. I'm on my way home from a very big nether trip. I already have run out of nether quartz. This redstone stuff is insane. But so far I managed to get this amount of nether quartz, which I think hopefully this will keep us busy for a while with enough observers and comparators and stuff like that. I'm hoping there are no other redstone stuff that needs so much quartz, because I'm hoping this will last me a little while. But as I was out on my adventures, Spooky did try and get in contact with me to meet up, but obviously I was shifting over a lava lake, so I unfortunately was not around. And he said that he had left me our agreement in this barrel above a head. So let's see what he is talking about. What? I only ordered one. What? He took like 16 hoppers. That was it. That's not worth 3 beacons and 24 emerald blocks. What am I gonna do with 3 beacons? What does this guy need 3 beacons for? I'm never gonna need anything ever again. I'm gonna be set. Call it a corporate gift. Does this mean that like I'm gonna have to like take him out to play golf or something? Like, is that what business bros do? Okay, so I know earlier in the episode I mentioned about building a redstone cart. I have spent some time in creative trying to come up with some designs. I even messed around with a bit of a design on stream, but however I just didn't end up being really happy with it, so I kind of scrapped that idea, keeping to a similar theme, but instead what we're going to go for is that we are going to go for a kind of trading yard. So the plan is that this area is going to be converted into kind of like an outside shop, if you will. There'll be kind of custom barrels and crates and stuff like that. We'll have all of my redstone inside, and then I want to build a small dock coming out of the edge here that goes up towards the ship, and maybe build like a crane that makes it look like I'm loading stuff off of the boat and bringing it down here. And then it means that when people come over to buy some redstone, they'll see what is inside of the crates or in the barrels and stuff like that. I'm actually planning to build this live on stream. So if you want to go to my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/APuzzledSlime, you can come along and watch some of the updates on HomeSMP live and see some sneak peeks for the next video coming out. Yeah, so let's maybe like get into building. I'm hoping that the building will go smoothly. I tend to get very, very, very sidetracked on stream. So we'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Yeah, welcome on in. We're currently on HomeSMP, which is a vanilla Minecraft 1.20 SMP. There's a bunch of people on here. I'm actually on here alone at the moment, so we could cause havoc if we want to chat. But we won't, because I'm building. So this will end up looking like a big barrel, and so like this barrel, for example, will have like one thing in it, but it'll be in like all of the barrels. Like the color, because the color of the grindstone is the dark oak, then it kind of looks like it all connects. I think this could be quite fun. Chat. I remembered I was gonna replay mod, record it, but I guess I forgot.
Kyle's frog is this way, and I'm pretty sure he took some inspiration from the skin.
I am very inspirational, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
What do you mean, okay? What do you mean, okay? Oh my god!
His frog is insane.
It's beautiful. What the hell? I can already see. Who added the eyebrows and the mustache? You can tell me, I'll keep it secret.
Don't tell Kyle, but it was me and Fireball. He thinks it was you.
What? That would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Wait, so does this mean this is like a prank, but like a secret double-sided prank where like you're actually pranking someone else so that they would prank me, but it's actually you're pranking me, a retaliation to me pranking you, right? Oh my god, that's a
extra.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a death trap.
Do
That's
you want to play a
scary.
game?
What game? There's no game you could play in this that doesn't make you dead. But I'll still play the game.
Ah, no, I'm on fire. It's cheating.
How are you on fire already?
Mate, should we do a lap all around the edge? Ow!
There you go.
Ah, skeleton! Ow! I got hit. Right. Oh my god, that took half of my heart. Oh my god, I want a half of the heart.
I haven't got hit yet. Oh god, I got hit. This is out. I'm at half a heart.
I feel so slow.
I feel like a grandma.
You feel like a grandma? Uh-oh. Oh my god.
I'm making it out of here.
Please, if you
How
can.
did you die?
Don't go in third person.
Oh no.
Oh.
You distracted me. He just kidnapped the pillager?
That's really mean. I think in response we should maybe start a raid. And Boo, you know, there's that like cross. Oh, Scott.
Run.
Run.
Go. Where's the boat? Where's our boat? Wait, I have a trident. I'm out of here.
Oh, you mother of a child.
Guys, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Why did I lose health, guys? I eated you.
Hey, Kyle, I don't think Slime has seen your music disc.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Is this the thing that you were warning about on the Discord? Is this the thing that I need to be careful of?
You were warning about this in the Discord?
Chat, I am so sorry.
That one.
Yeah. I forgot it was the sword.
It's so loud.
Disc.
Okay.
Yeah, that is.
I'm gonna die.
As you can tell, the live didn't exactly go to plan. I completely forgot to click start recording for replay mod, so I wanted to do a nice little time lapse, but unfortunately you won't be getting that. And then I immediately got distracted by Milliverse. But so what I've decided to do is that I have done a little bit of work off camera to kind of finish off the build, make it a little bit pretty. So I think let's show it off to you. I'm pretty happy with it. So here we are coming across the bridge. As you can see, quite a bit has changed. Been changing the terrain a bit. I've had my first ever go at building some custom spruce trees, which I'm pretty happy with. Like, they're all right, you know, I quite like them. They're not the best, but considering that they're my first, I'm proud of them. We can work on that throughout the series. I've kind of varied it all a little bit. So over in this kind of like section of barrels that we've got tied down by rails, we have our hoppers. Over here in this barrel, well, I guess it's kind of like a barrel or like a trough. I've put redstone, which I only have one block. I'm so low on redstone. I really need to come up with a better solution. In our big barrels over here, we have droppers, and as you can see, they're kind of all built out of barrels. So the plan is to eventually fill them all up with droppers so that I have a lot of stock and hopefully won't have to refill that much. Here's another one of those wheelbarrows you saw on stream. Over here we have dispensers. I've been crafting a lot of these because I know that they're going to be probably quite popular. We have honey over here that, if Happy Stunt asks, I definitely did not get from his farm. Okay, trust me, look into my eyes. Promise you won't snitch. Over here we have slime. We have some slime blocks. We have quite a lot of this. Again, I used Spooky's farm. So he said I could. I swear. We have a big crate of observers. Over here we've got repeaters and comparators. We have note blocks over here in this barrel. We've got normal pistons over here, and then sticky pistons here. I changed this one around. This one's kind of like stood up. It's kind of hard to replicate the orientation, so instead of using these stairs along the side, that helps to kind of make it more of a circular shape. I use fences to kind of give the illusion of it. It doesn't work exactly right. I still really like it. And there's extra kind of decorational things, like there's piles of logs. I even created this little boat store to put up boats, and then this little guy got in, so he's now permanently staying here, I guess. Again, another wheelbarrow. I'm probably going to do a few of these. Right now I haven't come up with a storage solution for the target blocks. I think I want to come up with something a little bit different than everything else, just because I mean they're target blocks, so maybe we'll do like a archery range or something. But as you can see, we've got some more in there. Let me quickly pop into FreeCam so we can get an aerial view on this. So as you can see, it's very, very different to the original terrain. As you can see, underground or underwater even, I have been kind of creating a nice little gradient from mossy cobble to cobble, and then stone. I've built this little X addition to kind of like help build out the land. I have been messing around with colored glass to kind of emulate that the waves are crashing into the shore. Again, it's kind of like the oars. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I thought I'd mess around anyway. I kind of like it, but it would be great to hear your opinion on it. We've built some more stone out here, and we've also built a dock. So the dock comes out here, comes all the way down. It's not 100% finished, but we're getting there. The next thing I want to do is build a crane over here. It won't be a big one, just kind of a small one, and then obviously decorate out the dock itself. And as I mentioned in the first episode, we're kind of taking inspiration from How to Train Your Dragon. So I actually watched the first and the second one yesterday just to kind of get some extra inspiration. And I saw in the film that they have these big wooden fire pits that they extend into the air so that it deters dragons from flying down and kind of stealing all of their livestock. And I really like that idea. So I think on this area, I might go ahead and build maybe one of the fire pits just to kind of like emulate it. I still want to build a few more trees, but this obviously needs a little bit more work. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick time lapse now so that you lot can actually get a time lapse this episode of me building the crane over at the dock, and then also building the fire trough, I don't know what to call it, dragon deterrent. Let's just call it that. So yeah, let's go hop in that time lapse now, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, and we're back. As you can see, we went ahead and did the fire pit as well as the crane over there. I also went ahead and did a little bit of extra terraforming. Finishing off over in this corner, we built our target block archery range that we were talking about. And I've also kind of added an extension for rails when I eventually get that ready. And we've added some of the 1.20 pots. And I completely forgot beehives are a thing. So I went around and added a bunch of them as well. So as you can see, we did some armor stand stuff with some axes. And over here in the slime, we also did a little shovel to make it look like it's kind of like, you know, you can scoop it out, you know, when you're at like the pick and mix and you can like scoop out your own sweets. Like that's the vibe. You scoop out a little bit of slime in theory. And then I also went ahead and did a little bit of decoration on the dock as well. Obviously the crane, this isn't my own design. I did find it online, so I will put the link to the crane in the description because I absolutely just love the design. So I went ahead and kind of rebuilt it with a couple of my own twists, and we've gone ahead and added some, you know, extra storage and stuff. Okay, one final thing before we go is that I've decided to kind of add a little spin on the opening of my trading yard. I've decided to create my own kind of custom texture for redstone, for specifically named redstone, that is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to everyone's bases and drop off this beautiful thing. Let me put it in an item frame for you. Here it is. You can see it is Puzzled's Premium Redstone. And that's the name of the yard. We're going to be calling it Puzzled's Premium Redstone because Puzzled's Premium Redstone brings all the boys to the yard. Am I right? No. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go around. I'm going to drop off one of these at everyone's bases with a sign saying that we're open with the coordinates. And yeah, it's just kind of a fun way to incorporate some custom texture. I love doing stuff like this. like with my own texture pack and stuff like that. So normal redstone, if you're wondering, still does look like normal redstone. It's just if I name it Puzzles Premium Redstone, everyone will see that. Everyone has also downloaded the texture pack as well as the mods. So yeah, hopefully that will just kind of stir up a bit of traffic to our yard, and hopefully people will come and check it out, and just kind of a fun little things for the future. So yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you really enjoyed the video. It does help out a lot. Yeah, don't forget to follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/APuzzleSlime. The link will be in the description as well. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.